It's 8:04. That's they're gonna shut me down. Facebook been doing some crazy stuff lately. Um, they've been doing some real crazy stuff. Good morning. Good morning. Facebook has been doing some weird things this morning. I've been on Facebook trying to sort out some of the shows, everybody, um, that they're blocking because of the music that's in the backgrounds. Um, Remember, I was doing my show in the mornings. I would open up, um, "It's Beautiful Morning," yeah, by the Rascals, and they're cutting it, talking about copyright and all that kind of stuff. These are ones that I've already cleared before myself and Carlington, and I'm finding that I have to clear the same ones over again. They're repeating what we've already done, and it's making us do a double take of everything that I did. Carlington went through every last one of those shows back then and cleared it up because I got a confirmation on my end, and now it's coming back again. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook, what's going on with Facebook, or what's going on with Facebook with StreamYard. So look like I'm gonna have to call them again because things are just not going uh, smooth on Facebook. Seems like it's always something every day. It's always something every day. It's always something I have to do in collaboration or into getting the show up and running right or something. It's weird. It's beyond me. But we are live. Yes, we are. We are live, everybody. God bless y'all. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're gonna get past Facebook. ASAP and Dapper Rapper. Yes, we are. Hey. We're back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It is Friday, May the 26th. We are 5 days into the end of May, the fifth month of the year. We are entering into the 6th month in 6 days. 6 days. We will be entering into the month of June. Whoa! That's my birthday, but I brought attention to that because we are already a half of a year almost already gone. Time has been pushing, pushing, pushing. And man, I'm telling you, it's been flying. And it catches you off guard, you know what I'm saying? Because time, like you look up and you be like, oh my God, I wanted to get such and such and such and such. Then sometimes you know how it is when we anticipate or plan on doing something, but it never gets done. And then time has lapsed, has gone past, and then we look back and we like, sometimes we say, oh, I wanted to get that done. And then sometimes we just blow it right on out our mind. We never even go back and mention it or think about it again. Y'all know how it go. You know how we humans are. Uh, one minute we think, oh, we gonna do that, la 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 la. Next minute it's poof, puff the magic dragon type stuff. We forget all about everything. But one thing we can't forget about is today is still, no matter what, a part of the mental health awareness month. And y'all, every day there's something that goes on. If it's not on the news, it's on my app, on my phone. Every day there's something that goes on that that brings back the mental health awareness. Maybe
Yeah.
this is the month. Okay. I'm just saying. Every day. Now we got a cop that then went and shot an 11-year-old boy on a call because the little kid walked around his house. He walked around his house, but why you shoot him? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was scared somebody gonna walk up on him. That's not the job for you if you scared like that. That's not the job for you. I know it's the money for you and the benefits for you and the privilege for you,
A
but it's
lot of them,
a job for you.
a lot of them take them jobs because they want power. They
Uh-huh.
have never had any type of power in their life.
Mm.
Always been picked on. When I grow up, I'm going to be a cop and I'm going to carry a gun and a badge. And if you mess
Golly.
with me, I'm going to get you. And they grow up, little punk ass, and become a policeman. And then all of a sudden, they go from mice nuts to great big old kahunas. And then they walk around with their chest poked out. What are you looking at?
Like they really be.
Keep it moving along. Got that stank attitude,
Yeah.
because they got a little power. And then they go home and they wife, put that gun in the closet before I kick your behind.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. Soft as hell. But as soon as they hit the street, looking to start some stuff.
And basically it ain't even the stuff with people of their own like. It's always the stuff with people that's not of their own like. It's like they go into areas where they want to try to feel empowered. Um
Yeah.
and you know, this stuff that's going
And
on.
and the, and the people with mental issues are being killed.
She said, Kimberly, hey, by the way, good morning. Karen is in the house. Karen Dickinson and Kimberly Mixon Dixon and I'm a mama. And look, Kimberly say, T
And
and
he bet.
she said, "Hey, Bet." I did that just popped up on my screen. You got it first. How you get it first? She said, "T and Turk, get ready for that overflow of blessings I told you earlier this year. Get ready. The devil don't get busy until he see what God is lining up for his children. So let us praise God." Yep, I
Yep.
agree.
Say that.
Yeah. So to get it out, that's why I say Mental Health Awareness Month. Man, this is an ongoing thing. Mental Health Awareness Month don't need a month. Mental health awareness need to take note on a day-to-day basis, year round, year long, year round. Because it's compounding and it's growing and building and it's out of control. Um And good morning. She said, if you got a group text from me, please excuse it. I was unaware of it. I had to accidentally tap a wrong button. I apologize to all of if one hit your line. No, I ain't get nothing. I don't know. A group text. I ain't getting that. As long as it ain't to my personal phone number. If it's the messenger,
KT,
mm,
16 pounds down.
that's darn good.
In
Wow.
less than 30 days. It
Wow.
ain't even been 30 days yet.
Wow. That's good. That's
With that's that no meat. Look at my t-shirt.
I know it looked a little ratty. I didn't want to say that, but it did look a little ratty on you. I said, look, you like one of the little poachers from a fourth world country. And they just gave him a little t-shirt when they got over there out the box. And the t-shirt was too big for him, but he put it on anyway because it was the only t-shirt he had. Because it was the only time he ever seen a t-shirt because he was in the fourth world.
Shoot, my drawers is getting too big. My pants, my pants is falling. I'm like, yes.
Y'all wait. He in the
That
fourth
gym
world.
is the joint.
Jim is the joint.
No meat and the gym. Drop it.
Listen, listen. Turk say out the blue, you say 16 pounds. I was like, I was wondering what the heck is he talking about? Thought he talking
What?
about
You
16
got some
pounds of
weed?
craziness going on. Mental health. That, my dear, is also a part of mental health
It
awareness.
is.
Working out. will enlighten you. It will open your mind to other things and other avenues and other ideas. And just, I mean, it's like, it's like, it'll open your mind to creativity. It just gives you all kinds of avenues when you work out and get that blood flowing in all of the areas. I'm just saying. Now, he's doing good. Bicycles are good, but I'll tell you what I just read the other day, yesterday, actually last night at about 9 o'clock. I was reading, looking at news and reading the news. I got so sick of looking at it, I just lowered it the volume so I wouldn't hear all the bad stuff, and I just kept reading. But they were talking about men and erectile dysfunction, and men after 45, and bicycles.
Before 45.
Oh, okay. Well, they were talking about
Didn't you
particular.
hear Will talking about that?
Uh-huh. But it wasn't Will. I was reading something yesterday that caught my attention about erectile dysfunction, because I was reading something about saw palmetto and all that kind of stuff. And it was talking about the men 45 and over and older, 45 plus, and the erectile dysfunction, and how if they ride bicycles, how it compresses in that area, that seat in that area, and it puts that pressure on that prostate, and that could be a part of. And that's sad that you can't get, because bicycles give you full body workouts, but swimming does too, and you ain't
There's
got that
poor
pressure.
designs on the seats.
Yep,
Them little bitty seats. And you
yep.
putting all that body weight on that little bitty seat.
And in that area, it's in that crotch area
Yeah,
that
right in your crotch.
and so they were talking about it's probably not a good idea when men get past such a certain age that they need to be riding bikes as much as they do, even if you're a biker. And then, I see a lot of old men around here riding
You gotta
bikes.
get you gotta get one of them old folks seats with the gel in it, and it got the big old ass part on it.
No, you got men
And it
need one.
actually mount to the back spoke and come up to the front. But it's big and round. It so that you don't have all that pressure
Yeah,
in your
I got
crotch.
one. I got one, but it's still up. You're still on it.
Pressure.
So
So
I
from
was
the
thinking men need a seat that grips around the butt and the thigh cheeks, but
it
leaves the.
don't need the grip. You just need
I mean, well, not
something
grip, but
to get.
but has where they can sit it, but the opening where the crotch is. I think it needs to be one of those holes like that where the crotch is, the hole like this, and then the seat around it, the hole like this, and then cushion on the but like that, so the crotch can drop down through that whole opening.
Don't say that on here. Keep that idea to yourself. That might be worth a lot of money.
But
Design a bike seat and
they
become
already
a
have one like that
millionaire.
though. They have one like that already. But it's
I
a
haven't seen them.
yeah. I've seen they're in the sports stores
And
already.
there's an opening in the middle.
There's a little opening in it. Yeah, but it's a narrow seat, and it goes. It look like it go up into the crack of your butt.
So why would that ain't the right design then?
It look like G strings or something. Like a G string
From
seat.
what you describing to me, it's almost like U shape.
No, it's like a long. It's a bicycle seat like that, and it's got the opening right there, just a little opening. It's a bicycle seat like that. And it's for sports bikers, for people like when the guys put on those suits and all, and they get on the bicycles, they put on them stretch suits and all.
Also, when you lean forward, your package go down in the hole.
I don't know.
I
I ain't
ain't riding that.
I
Nope.
don't know. I ain't got one.
Mm-mm.
I ain't never asked one of them. Do your package go down that low when you leave, folks? I ain't never asked one of them. I want to know so I can share it. Uh, so I just might ask somebody one day and say, "Hey, look, I can go to a sports store and ask Cabela's or something like that, and ask them
You
about
go
these."
to a bike shop,
Yeah, probably. Yeah, right there in Beverly.
Yvette busting up.
She said, hanging they damn LOP,
Yeah, say
LOL
cup of nuts.
of the
Hang
nuts.
them yellow cup of nuts.
Hey, Jonathan, good morning. Good morning, Rosalind. Good morning. She said, that's great, Turk. Congratulations, Karen said. I know
Thank
Joan
you.
got one. That's how I found out. Yvette said, I know Joan got one. That's how I found her. Joan got one of the big booty seats. Joan got booty put on them seats, though. I got one of them big seats and it felt like I was going to fall off the seat. It was so big. I feel like I'm going to slide off of it because I ain't have enough rump to grip the seat.
Your ass ain't supposed to grip the seat.
I'm just joking around there. I was just joking. Like I ain't got enough rump to grip the seat. Yeah, more or less so saying everybody else got more rump than me. I've not got that kind of rump. I ain't got no kind of bump like that. But anyway, it is Friday, May 26th.
Oh, I got an announcement for the people though, T.
What's the announcement?
Neil got collard greens in the garden.
I got collard greens, y'all. I got collard greens. I got collard greens, y'all.
And
I got collard
seeds.
greens. I got collard greens, y'all. I didn't get the seeds. I just got the plant. They didn't have the
Oh,
seeds.
you got some coming though.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I got the plants though. I got me two. I think it's three in each one. So I got 6 collard green plants.
Half a flat.
And I'm gonna pop me some collard greens out there. Boo! Look at here. I got me some corn too. So I got to make me some corn. And I got me some I got me some more strawberries. I got me some corn. I got me some celery.
T done bought enough stuff to go in a quarter acre garden and trying to put them all in the boxes. But when the
Look,
stuff get big, they gonna all be bunched together. But
they
that's how I just pull the stuff out the way, get what you go eat out of there, and keep it going.
pull out the way and get what I'm gonna get. Move, spider. Move. I'm trying to get that ear corn. Look, that's what I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
do.
know where you could plant that corn?
Between that garage,
Yep,
where that
yep,
compost supposed to go.
yep.
One seed per 12 per foot. Oh no, one seed per half a foot. I think it goes like that. I think it's
Well, for
one.
corn,
I think it's one seed, 2 inches deep per half a foot space from each one.
mm,
What do you think?
6 inches,
Mm-mm. Make it
maybe 8.
8. Yeah, because you got to think about the leaf structure that's going to branch out from the
Yep.
root stem of it. Yeah,
If you
maybe.
had the room, ideally, a foot would be good.
Yeah, I was gonna say ideally. I'm just gonna plant. I think it's only like 8
But
seeds.
it ain't gonna hurt. It ain't. They ain't. It's, if the leaves touch each other, it ain't gonna keep it
It's
from.
only 3 of them. It's only 3 of them. I only got 3 because I ain't. I wanted to see what
And
we
where you gonna put the watermelon?
where I showed you yesterday the other day,
Oh, okay.
closer to the.
So Tony gonna put you a piece of wood in there to hold it. He hold that soil in there.
I hope so. He ain't said nothing. He ain't went and did nothing yet.
He,
But
he a good. That's 2 minutes.
yeah,
Cut a piece of wood, and just wedge it down in the ground and pour the soil in there to hold it in place.
Karen say she got a seat cover for her bike at spin class. No, Joan received the group text. Oh, she received the group text. Oh, I didn't get it. Um, so long as it ain't to my personal line, then you can always go in and remove everybody's name. You just got to tap the top part of that text once you open it, Yvette, and then you can remove everybody's name from it. That way, there's no responses, millions of responses coming from different people to the same group text. That way, it'll just
Jonathan, where you calling us from this morning? Are you in Barbados or something?
Jonathan. No, he's just he's on call, but he hasn't been called. He's on call. He just hasn't been called. They're like, call Jonathan. And they
Had to get helicoptered in to work.
like, call Jonathan. Mm,
He's on the island, man. You have to
he's
call
here all
an
the time.
helicopter over right away.
No, no. They say, call Jonathan. And he's like, he's at work today. No, don't call him. He's always here working so hard. Let him enjoy his time off. Ain't that good, Jonathan? Let him enjoy his time off.
Oh, he at work today.
Him at work today. Oh, suck it. What? He, I told y'all, Jonathan a boss. Y'all don't know what about that y'all don't get. Jonathan a boss. Okay. So just okay. Him doing going to work is like me leaving my bedroom and coming into this room. You know, like him a boss. Him a real boss. Look, him an on-call boss. So you know he a boss because he on call. Like only call me when there's something of
An emergency.
right. You know what I'm saying? Something that you all
They
can
don't call me with that BS.
wait, something that you all can't handle. Only call me then. Okay. Jonathan, look. I'm putting you up there, Jonathan. I'm putting you up there. You best say, he say, very good, Neela. You best say, I don't know how because I didn't know I did it. I got to try and figure it out. And Ben said, thank you. Yeah, that's how just you press and you hold the text and you delete it. And but before you do that, you can open it and then tap the top where all the little names are in that little circle. Tap it and then go to each one and delete each name individual. That way, they won't get any more text from anybody else. And when they text, it won't go nowhere. You know, when somebody else texts, it won't go to them, and then when they text, it won't go nowhere else either. So you're deleting them individually. That way, they're not nobody is in communication with each other. Mm. And speaking of that, I went down to the school the other day to get some stuff taken care of with my computer, my iPad, and all. I haven't gotten my ID yet, and I inquired about classes. So I got to go and research some stuff because they got so much going on now. It is unreal. And say Jonathan say y'all are too much. Jonathan, you know how we do it. But everybody, today is Friday. It is May 26th. We do only have 5 days left in this month. And this is Mental Health Awareness Month. And in saying that, let me pull this up for a second. Mental health tips. Whoa, look here. I just came right up the site. You know, color has a lot to do with mental health and all as well too. And certain colors trigger certain people that have certain diagnosis of autism and things of that nature. Certain bright tone colors trigger them in a way. It's a nervous,
Flashing lights.
yeah, it's anxiety and stuff like that. So a lot of people that have children or in the family where there's people with autism and things of that nature.
They
um,
got TV series that have a disclaimer in the before they come on, and they say has strobing light scenes and stuff like that may trigger what do they call them? Seizures in some people.
oh
So
wow.
if you yeah, have you've never seen it?
No. Wow. That's pretty cool though. That they, it's like a forewarning. So that's pretty good before you even get into it, especially if you're at a theater. Now, if you're at home, it's a different story and you got children who are autistic or someone who's autistic in the household. It's a different story. You got more manageability over them because you're home where all your stuff is. But if you're out at
Mhm.
they need to know that. They need, or if you're going to a theater to see a movie with the children or family members or whoever it is that is autistic, then it is good to know that prior to going because then you can make your choices right then and there ahead of time about what it
Yeah.
is you see. Because sometimes people just trickle out. They could just be out on a day And next thing you know, let's go to the theater, you know what I'm saying? And let's go see a movie. And next thing,
And
yeah, that's
speaking of movies, The Little Mermaid with the Black Mermaid comes out today.
she sure does. She sure does. Yep, sure does. Nice. Really nice. So
Yep.
yeah.
So I wonder if any of the people are going to be protesting. I think that they should know that the story of mermaids comes from Africa, not Europe, not America, not Greece, Africa. So that means mermaids are black because they were first sighted by Africoid people.
Look, what else? Look, girl, what
Well,
you
that's
got on
pretty
your mind?
much everything except for guns and artillery,
Hmm.
because we might perfect those after they have been built. Like
Right. Might
after the
throw away
Europeans made a gun, after Europeans made a gun, the repeating rifle was invented by a slave, and then the machine gun.
show them where
It
they
used to
screwed
be
up.
semi-automatic, was made fully automatic by a
Uh,
black man.
yep, sure was. Repeat that again. Yeah. See, we take things that if we didn't build ourselves, and that was something that black people never put their hands to, and that was weapons of mass destruction. We've not been behind that at all
Wars
until
weren't fought like that, where you needed to
until
kill a bunch of people.
right until we had to uh, reconstruct it because to make it work better, but we weren't the mastermind behind the creation of mass destruction and weapons of mass destruction. We weren't.
Because the original wars were fought, they had armies, don't get
Yeah,
me wrong,
right.
but you had one champion,
Hmm.
and both armies would come and send your champion out. And whoever lost, you didn't have to lose 50,000 lives in order to win the war. You didn't, and a lot of times they weren't fought to the death unless that was in the decree for the for the war.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, this is going to be fought to the death, because um, to the victor will go the spoils. So whatever
And
they were
sometimes the
warned
spoilers would
about,
be the army too.
yeah, the
Hmm.
army didn't have to throw a spear, swing a sword, or none of that.
Right, right.
Mass wars like that were started in Europe when the Europeans were fighting amongst each other
Hmm.
before they went out and start trying to conquer other stuff. They were killing each other first.
Yep. And so
And they never used the champion.
like you said, the only weapons they really built was spears,
And bows and arrows.
bows and arrows, and them hammer things from like
like
stuff.
like
Yeah,
tomahawks, hammers, and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, but nothing that would explode and kill mass amounts of
That
people.
wasn't until Marco Polo went to China and saw the beauty of fireworks. And when he brought it back to Europe, they was like, wow, did you see how it projected that up in the air and then it blew up? I wonder if we can make one big and shoot it out of something and then blow up somebody's castle. Didn't see the beauty at all. All they saw was death and destruction in it.
Death and
I was
destruction.
like, wow, that's deep. But
Hmm.
it is what it is, part of our world.
Yeah, it is.
Take the good with the bad. It's part of the balance.
It is
But
part of.
today I thought we were gonna meditate because
We
it's
are.
Friday.
It is, and we are. Everybody, hey, Divine, thanks for joining us too. Let's get into a meditation. Actually, let's get into a meditation, a guided meditation today. Andrea El Fatin is a guided meditation, but we also go into a solitude. We're going to do a guided meditation today where we can have it's not it's just going to be guided meditation. No, it's okay. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So, hmm. Well, I'm trying to find one within reason. Uh,
Looking, what are you looking for?
the guided meditations. Here it is.
What, on Alpha Teen's page?
Uh-uh. Oh, that's right. Let me go to her page. Hold on. I'm on. Let me see. I'm putting it in right now. Ooh, them some nice sneakers they got on. Uh. Oh, she's got all of us on her page.
Sneakers. Nice sneakers.
You know, I'm from old school, y'all. That King. Oh,
You know
wait.
why they don't sell them gym shoes no more that the girls used to wear? Um, and they was just plain white gym shoes with nothing on them.
I I got a couple of pairs of just plain white gym shoes.
Yeah, but they not made like that to you. You remember the ones they was kind of pointed toe,
Yeah.
not really pointed, but a sharp toe,
Yes.
and you had to have those special shoes for gym. Cause Roz and them used to wear them, and they used to wear these thick socks with them and pull them down on your ankles.
You know, I cannot find her page on here. What is she? Oh, meditation wellness. That's what she's under, right? Yeah, that's what she's under. Meditation wellness.
What up, Harry? None. We on the show.
Say, hey, Perry.
Tell him I said, hey, look, I know y'all. Oh, that's what I was trying to find out.
She said, "Hey."
Hey, Perry.
I said, hey, I'm trying to get on there, Turk. I don't see it.
Just go to In My Element with Neela.
I'm finna send it to him.
Okay, type it in my toolbar. Okay. I went to her page.
Tell him I'm sending it to him right now. And message.
She say she gonna send you the link.
Okay.
Tell him I got him in the link.
She say she got you.
Okay, cool, Turk. I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
I got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So I got it. I gave it to him. So everybody, let's get into one of these. I'm not going to I have Andrea's, I was looking for her page, and it's I don't know why I had it saved, but it's not coming up. You know, my phone went I was tripping the other day, y'all, because my computer and phone and watch and everything had to sync, and it seemed like it synced, and then it seemed like some things disappeared. Like I had a couple of pages that I had saved, and they just disappeared. I can't pull them up no more, and I was using keywords to try to find it, and it still wouldn't pull up. I'm like, I don't know what the heck
He
going on.
bet say her phone is tripping. Hey Lee, I know you go on Alpha 10's page a lot. Um, how did you put in what you put in to find it?
Elder Barge was with his mama on Mama's Day. She's so cool. His mom, she's such a sweetie. Seemed like I don't even know her, but she just Multiplied. Yes, indeed it was.
All those Wyatt, I can't understand. She said she just typed her name in.
Hmm. That's what I did, and I'm getting everything of us. I'm getting all of our videos onto there when I
You went
type.
on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm getting all of our stuff on there when I type our name in. Everybody, give us 1 minute. Let's do this. I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do. Guided meditations, no ad. Oh! Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see this. Let me do it. I can do it right from my phone. That's what I'll do. Right from my phone. Do 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 do.
It
So
sure did. Tia did the same thing for me.
I know, right? It's freaking me out too. Look, it's freaking me all the way out. It really is tweaking me out here. So what I'm going to do is just go to wellness and breathe. No, I don't want to reflect. First of all, everybody, let's take just take a deep breath in. I want to go through a little breathing today on this Friday. Can we just all and take a deep breath in, placate ourselves, stationize ourselves, and take a deep breath in, hold it, and exhale fully but moderately. That's like controlled. And when you take another deep breath in, moderately letting it out, controlling it. Instead of saying, and take another deep breath in, exhale. Take one more deep breath in, and I'm going to go into prayer, and then we're going to go into a meditation. Lord, light, love, life, living, laughter, all of the longings for God and all that God has to offer and bring and deliver to us. Thank you for another brand new day. Hallelujah. We are forever grateful for this moment on this planet, to be alive, to be aware, to be alert, to be mobile, to be active, to have our limbs, to have our sight, to have our hearing, to have our vocal cords, to be able to speak and be heard, to be able to touch and be felt. We are grateful, and to be able to be touched and to feel. We are grateful for another day, another opportunity, another chance at life, another chance at getting things done, another chance at making it right, another chance at connecting with our higher power, another opportunity, another blessing has been bestowed upon us this very moment, and we are forever grateful, Lord. Thank you that you've already gone before us, far before we can even imagine and think of it. And you've already cleared the roads that we travel, the grounds that we tread upon, the airways we fly through, or the waters we may be sailing across. But you made our arrivals of destination safe, sound, and complete. Lord, we are forever grateful. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. And Lord, as we go about our day to day, we walk in the light. We hopefully walk in accord with you and the way and your ways. For we cannot think on the levels that you are, and we cannot see, but we hope and pray to be lifted to that moment, allowing ourselves to be lifted to that moment, that we can understand your thoughts and your words and your ways, and we can incorporate that in our lives. We are forever grateful that you've blessed us, our family, our pets, our places of employment, our property through the night, and got us to this very moment We thank you for the platforms that bring us all together from all over the world. We are forever grateful. Thank you, Lord, for just living today, for the breath that has been breathed into our nostrils that we breathe today. We thank you for life. We thank you that you have already healed those who are ill and diseased. We thank you that you've already delivered those from the hands of evil and wickedry and oppression and suppression or abuse. We thank you. We thank you that you've given those who are hopeless hope. Enlighten them, enliven them. We thank you that you've already guided and directed all of us who have been lost and confused and confounded, and let you've placed our feet on solid ground and cleared all the cobwebs out of our brain, that we may see and focus in things on all things again clearly. We thank you for this moment and all come together. And we thank you, Lord, for covering our children. We thank you for covering our spouses. We thank you for covering our mates. We thank you for covering everything and all things of life that is pertinent. We thank you, and we all come together and we all say, Amen, Amen, Amen. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into this meditation. Let's get into it. And it's not going to be long because I know you guys have things to do, and it is Friday, and I do have a lot I got to get going. Um, I know you did, Yvette. So let's get into this. Turkey ready? There you go. He helping somebody can hear. He helping somebody else. So let's give Turk a minute. We finna go into meditation. This green tea. I wake up in the morning. Some mornings I have green tea. Some mornings I don't. This morning, this green tea is absolutely delicious. I woke up this morning. I put on my jacket. I walked outside at the break of daylight. I walked outside. It was about 5:30 this morning. I walked outside. I looked at the garden. I heard the cats. They were over there getting their groove on the side of my house over here. And so it woke me up because they were loud. I was like, dang, girl, what are you doing to you? Look, the cat. Ooh. I was like, girl. So then I got up. Let me look out here. And so I kept hearing it, and then it stopped. And then when I went outside door and I went to the back, I heard one of them ran out the gangway over here. He ran out the gangway, and then he ran out straight to the back. And then the other one, she come looking around and like what? The other cat, she come looking around the corner like, what? Yeah, that was me. I said, this like, hey, y'all better go get a room somewhere, cause like y'all waking me up early in the morning with all that, all that foreplay over there on the side of my house. Look, on the side of my house, waking me up. But they be messing in my garden, so I could tell when they messing in the garden or when they done hopped up in there, being nosy, cause my planter be smashed down. So I'm gonna have to find something that's gonna keep their butts out of there. They gonna have to try to hop over this little fence thing, the little thin fence, and they hop over there. They don't know what they gonna land on, so I don't think they gonna hop over there, and they ain't gonna be able to stand on that little fence because it's this narrow. So I'm gonna have to put a fence around my stuff because I can see right now they gonna be trying it. And these squirrels, baby, these squirrels, they bold. They sit up there and they bite off of every tomato you got, just one bite, and mess up all of it. I'm like, no, not this year. Slingshot time it is. So everybody, Turk, are you ready?
I got to put Big Wind in the car.
Okay. I heard you I heard him talking. Yep. Okay. How long you think it's gonna take?
He got a doctor's appointment. We can go into the meditation now, though. Just go into it.
Okay, and you can
Don't
come
let me
back.
stop nothing.
Okay, well, you ain't, but I ain't want to start without you. But then, if it's gonna be a minute for him.
Yep, because
Yeah, I
he's still getting together.
know. Oh,
So I
okay.
got that's why I just went and checked because I heard him he was coming out.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard him talking. That's why I said it sounded like he
But
healthy.
they getting their coffee and stuff. So
Okay. Well, we are going to go into meditation, y'all. So this is just a 5-minute meditation, guided morning meditation for positive energy. For those that need the positive energy, let this flow through your mind and through your body as you meditate. And when we meditate, once again, remember we close our eyes, we be still, all sound around us should be off. No television should be on, not even low. Just turn off because it's the distraction in the connection.
your
And
subconscious still hear it.
yeah. And your subconscious will still hear it and all that, and you not really in tune uh, to the to the connection that we're trying to make. We're opening ourselves up. It's a relationship there. And so turn all that down, focus, sit still, lay down, however you do it. And let's right now focus on God, enlightenment.
Peace, tranquility, solace. Just let your thoughts come and go. Don't try to concentrate on anything or
Mhm.
create any thoughts.
Right. Just let it flow.
Just empty your mind.
And if something comes in while we're in meditation, it's going to come in, and entertain it for a second and let it go. Don't hold on to that and go into a deeper storyline image with that thought. Um so Lord, we are all gathered here today to come into a union of meditation and reach to you, to connect to the source. We seek to be enlightened. We seek to be informed. We seek to have clarity. We seek to understand. We seek to see our children squash all this killing towards each other, all this hate, all this envy, all this jealousy. We seek to have our women not be in such competition with each other. We seek to not have our men disregard our women as the queens that they are, and vice versa, to have our women not disregard our men as the kings that they are, but we seek to come together in harmony. Lord, it is your world, and your world is not of disdain. Your world is not of confusion. Your world is not of problems. And we seek to have calmness, collectiveness through it all. And let's go into meditation.
Winter is coming, and I want you to know that when it comes, I want you prepared. If all you do is and rest your hands on your knees with your palms facing up. Take 3 deep breaths with an open mouth exhale. Now, take a moment for gratitude. Focus on what you have to be grateful for today. Take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in And imagine positive energy coming into your body through the top of your head. As you breathe out, imagine that positive energy flowing through your body all the way down your limbs and pushing old stagnant energy out through the tips of your toes. So breathe in positive, loving energy. And breathe out. Let all that positive energy flow through you, washing away any negative thoughts, energy, and emotions that aren't serving you. Continue this visualization for a few more deep breaths. With this, you're giving yourself an energetic cleanse to begin your day with high vibrational energy. Being intentional with your energy and learning to cultivate it is a valuable skill that can change the trajectory of your day and, in time, the trajectory of your life. Today is a new day, a beautiful day, with new possibilities and opportunities coming your way. Yesterday is in the past, so you can let go of that now. Let go of anything from the past that weighs you down. You don't need it anymore. Each day is a chance to start anew. So start today with a fresh mind and a light heart. You have the power to shape your day in any way you desire. All it takes is intention in every little choice you make. So, use today to create a brighter future for yourself. I'll be sharing some positive affirmations for your day, so feel free to repeat along with me in your mind. I am worthy. I am enough. I love myself. I trust myself. I believe in myself, and I'm fully confident in myself. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Everything is happening for my greatest good. I am powerful. I am protected. I am guided. I am strong. I am brave. I am resilient. I choose love over fear. I am fully deserving of success and love. My life is abundant and full of joy. I am an artist of life. I have the power to create my dream life. Now take 3 final breaths with an open mouth exhale. You are now ready to begin your day as your highest self. Blink open your eyes and see the world around you with a fresh perspective. Have a beautiful day, sending you so much love. Namaste.
That was just 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And now I'm just going to ask you all to give yourselves a complete full minute of quiet time. Just give your bodies a moment to relax and rest. More so than just sleeping at night. So we're going to set the timer for 1 minute. When you hear it go off, that's when you can unrest yourself. How can I put it? Unrest yourself. Shall we start? Once again, take 1 deep breath in. Exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Take a last deep breath in and then exhale fully out the mouth. Quietness. Ah. Everybody can be in the same harmony. It was just a moment, just a 5-minute meditation, just something to get you started. You can also take that and go forth with your meditation into a meditative state yourself. A lot of times we all have our cell phones. We also have our watches, our iWatches or phone watches or whatever you got, Android watches that go with your phone, iWatches that go with your iPhones. On there are mindfulness things that you can do for mindfulness. There's some for breathing. I know it's on an iWatch. It's also exercises and meditations on here. I mean, I get a lot of stuff. I can go through here. I have where is it? I have on the iWatch. I have all of that. I can go into the workout, indoor workout. I can jump rope. I can do all of that. All of that. I'm looking for that meditation. I don't know what. Oh, here it is. Here it comes. Yeah, cool down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have all of that cool down, running, walking, all of that on my phone. Uh, let's see. What's that? What is this? Always allow find items. Okay. So I have a lot of stuff. What is this one? Okay. I have a lot of things find people. Okay, I don't want to find nobody. We got heart stuff where it keeps your heartbeat. So your phones have a lot of stuff on them that you can use at any given. It's at your discretion. Some of those things might be where you have to pay for them, like $3.99 or $2.99 or something a month, or just to use it for that moment. If you do that, fine. But there's a lot of free things on your phone. Another app that I would tell you is really a good app is called Kai. It has these little 1 minute or 3 minute little things that you do, but it's for to to steady yourself, to stable yourself. A lot of times we don't even realize we have anxiety the way we have anxiety. You just don't we don't even realize it. And anxiety is a lead to hypertension. And hypertension is a lead to congestive heart failure and all things that's going on with your heart. So you want to calm yourself as much as possible when you're sporadic or anxious.
Stressed out.
Yep, stressed out, anxious, rushed. You got to take a moment and step back from all the idiosyncrasies and breathe. Get into your breathing. Breathe through your nose, inhale, exhale through your mouth. You know, that will stabilize you. It will get you centered again when you start breathing. There's breathing practices online. There's breathing on YouTube. Learn, understand breathing so you'll understand why you're doing it, understand how to do it the proper way. Um, just like with exercise. A lot of times we just go into gyms and stuff like that. Make sure that you're doing those exercises on that equipment the way it should be done, with the right profile, the right stance, and all of that, the right pull, because you can also hurt yourself working out or breathing. You can make it worse if you're not doing it right. There is a way to do it where it calms you. So study that on YouTube if it's in need. Um, do it. Go to, like I said, your watch, your Android watch, your iWatch, your cell phone has a lot of stuff on there. You can Google apps, anything that has meditation, uh, guided meditations.
I'm
Uh,
trying to get Lee to do guided meditations.
yeah,
Because if you look at some of her, what do they call those things?
her promotions or her little moments, her
Yeah,
her little reels.
yeah, reels. If you look at her reels, a lot of she get a lot of hits, and people always talking about her
Her
voice,
voice.
how calming it is.
Yeah, she know.
So she got a brother that just moved from Hawaii to China. That's a
Mhm.
photographer. So he's got videos of sunrises from the ocean and all of that stuff. I told her, I was like, you use that as your
Your
picture
guide.
for them to look at, and then just have your voice behind it, and sit down and write out what you're going to say, and get Rodney to do some music for her brother. Is a musician. Well, all these folks is musicians,
Mhm.
but they get together and just make some nice, smooth, melodic music. Something that's real mellow and calming, and then just put it with the video, and then talk, on top of it.
Mhm.
You
I
know,
agree.
slowly close down your eyes.
Right, right. And
Take
Kimberly
a
say,
deep breath.
right. Kimberly said, I have congestive heart failure and a leaky heart valve. And but Kimberly, disclaimer, I ain't a doctor or a lawyer or Indian chief, but I'm gonna say this. Are you aware that congestive heart failure is a product of like a lifestyle choice? Yep. It's
Meat,
a product of your lifestyle choices and foods. Um,
meat, butters, and oils and stuff like that.
yep,
You're gonna
get
have to
off of that
leave the
canola oil, get
corn
off
oil and start using
corn,
coconut and
vegetables,
grape
canola,
seed,
get off of
all not almond, avocado.
avocado or apricot.
Yep.
Avocado oil, apricot oil, coconut oil, or olive oil, or grapeseed oil. But make sure they're raw, they're pure in their nature, and not
Cold press.
and not and not not used with. Oh, we mixed because I had gotten a grapeseed oil.
It's a blend.
Got to the counter, and I'm glad I noticed that it said mixed with canola. I was like, oh no 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 no! I don't want grapeseed oil mixed with canola. I might as well just go buy canola.
Canola is deadly. I don't even know why they sell it.
Well,
Well, I know why they sell it.
I was just getting ready to say you should already know why they sell it. It is America, and they allow certain things over here that they will never allow in other countries. And like she said, let's take care of our bodies. Yes, I have been finding out a lot from you all. Yeah, hey, Carla. Yes, indeed, we got to take care of our bodies. Let me tell y'all
Yep.
something. Do you know we cannot sit here? I don't care how you look at it. When we look at these 80 something year old people, they've done what they've done in their life and they're 80 something years old. If they're not on a lot of medications, good for them. But if they're on a lot of medications and they're 80 something years old, then obviously something was not right with their diet back then. And they're still on all the medications, especially if they got on them earlier in life and they're still on them. That means they never changed anything they did to get off that medication, and they still eating the same stuff that they eating. Now, let me tell you something. Some of them people survive real long like that. Some don't. The food choices we're making right now are not conducive to our health at all. The food is not conducive to us. It is not the food that your grandmother ate. It is totally not the
Yeah.
meats that your great grandpapa or your grandmama ate. The meats you're eating now are filtered with not non.
Clone.
They're cloned. They're
And
processed.
and the United States doesn't have to put on any packaging if it's cloned meat. They're the
No.
only country that does that.
Yep. Well, they do have the clone meats over in Europe, though they do have it, but it is labeled. Um, I did ask. I checked with Drew, a friend of mine who I knew I seen something here flying. I checked with Drew, a friend of mine who lives over in Europe, in the UK, and he said they do have cloned meat over there.
Yeah, and they got it here, but you don't know what's cloned and what's not because they don't tell you.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get him on the show again. He is a spoken word artist, phenomenal spoken word artist too. He's great. Um, and Rosalind said, "Get off of meat. You are
Yep.
what you eat." You all, I'm gonna show you something. I gotta show y'all this before we close, just so you'll know. Get this book if you can. Get that book. Get that book. You Are What You Eat by Dr. Gillian McKeith. This is a health. This is a deep book. This is a deep book. I'm telling you, that book ain't no joke. That Dr. Gillian Keith. Now, it's in your library. It's in your library. I got tired of fighting, having to take the darn book back every 2 weeks at when when your library thing expires, your loan expires. I had to take it back because everybody had holds on it. I'm like, damn, it's the only book in the library in the whole Chicago library system. Really? I'm on the far south side, got it from the far south side library. They got a hold on it on the far north side. I'm like, is it a hold? Is this the only book in the whole Chicago public library system?
No, that people are starting to wake up and they're starting to eat healthier. Diet and exercise is the key. And the meat that we eat is not meat. They got food glue on these meats, and they say ground beef now. It used to be ground beef was just ground beef, but now it's a grade of the ground beef. I was listening to a guy. He was a meat inspector, and he's a whistleblower. I can't remember his name. He was saying that meat that they were only using, that was scrap meat, that they were using only for dog food and stuff like that, they're now spraying it with ammonia to kill the bacteria, and they're adding it to the ground beef to sell to the people.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you this.
A whistleblower has come forward to tell consumers.
That's it right there.
A lot of us buy at the supermarket. Is it what we think it is?
Gerald Zernstein grinds his own hamburger these days.
Yep.
Because this former USDA scientist, now whistleblower, knows that 70% of the ground beef we buy at the supermarket contains something he calls pink slime. Beef trimmings that were once used only in dog food and cooking oil, now sprayed with ammonia to make them safe to eat, and then added to most ground beef as a cheaper filler. It's not fresh ground beef. Zernstein and his fellow USDA scientist Carl Custer both warned against using what the industry calls lean, finely textured beef.
A whistleblower has come forward to tell consumers about the ground beef a lot of us buy at the supermarket. Is it what we think it is?
Gerald Zernstein grinds his own hamburger these days. Why? Because this former USDA scientist, now whistleblower, knows that 70% of the ground beef we buy at the supermarket contains something he calls pink slime. Beef trimmings that were once used only in dog food and cooking oil, now sprayed with ammonia to make them safe to eat, and then added to most ground beef as a cheaper filler. It's not fresh ground beef. Zernstein and his fellow USDA scientist Carl Custer both warned against using what the industry calls lean, finely textured beef.
A whistleblower has come forward to tell consumers.
So,
and they do the same thing when they make them chicken nuggets.
that's the same
I've
thing.
seen a video how they make the chicken nuggets for McDonald's, and it's pink slime. It looked like strawberry ice cream. They use feathers, bones, all of the scraps of the chicken, and it's all ground up and mixed with whatever they use, and it pumps out like strawberry ice cream. The way it come out, and I mean it. When they opened it up, they was pouring it in a big vat, and then they was shaping it into the little nuggets, and then they get coated, and then they was bagging it up and selling it.
Coated, frozen, and bagged up and sold.
Yep.
I don't eat that either. I don't eat chicken nugget.
And I'm telling you, losing weight has never been easier for me when I removed the meat.
I already know.
And I'm still eating flesh because I still eat fish.
Right, right.
But to remove the pork, the beef, and the chicken is just
The meat.
falling off.
I already know. Now, you will get your omegas from certain fish. So, and that'll be a natural omega that you're getting
And
from
I
it.
only eat wild caught seafood.
Yeah.
If it ain't wild caught, I ain't buying it. Even though that ain't good, that much better because there's plastics in the ocean. You
And then
know.
you said wild caught is not as wild as you think it is, that it is still somewhat contaminated to a certain degree because of the chemicals that's being pumped into the waters.
Yep.
So they did say that too. This little thing is irritating the hell out of me. And so Yvette say, I do not eat red meat either. That is what I sent you. That is awful. And Divine said, I was looking at that the other day. Rosin keeps saying, get all
Now
the
see, check
meat.
this out. Lee can get meat and eat it because she knows where the pastures are. She knows the farmers, and they're not on a large scale.
Mm-mm.
They're small private entities.
And that's where you're gonna buy your meat if you
And
want it.
so if you can't get it like that, don't eat it. And
Don't eat
Lee ain't eating meat either.
Don't take it. Don't buy it at the store.
She pescatarian too.
Find a farming place where they have what do you call those? A butchering. What do you call those farms, Turk?
Nothing, just a cattle farm or a chicken farm.
Cattle farm or a chicken farm, and call them and see if they
and the hog farms.
Yeah.
But see, they at the farmers market where Lee sells her stuff at, they got all those vendors there: vegetables, fruits, keto breads, and jellies, and all of that stuff, homemade, and everything sold there has to be done by hand. You can't sell a product that's been made by a machine or have products that you're mass producing. Everything is by hand. That's the rules of the market.
Yeah.
And you can get honey. Dave is out there selling hemp and hemp products.
Wow. That's a great market to stand by. A rule to stand by. It really is. And you know, and and I pray that all farmers are not bought to where they're, you know, they're gonna
a lot of people don't want to be involved with that. But see, a lot of them are in farming for the money.
Money, yeah.
Or growing, you know, chickens and cattle and stuff for the money.
So they're going to feed the public whatever their government is going to pay them to feed the public, but they're going to have their own little private little farming and cattle and stuff for themselves where they not.
I saw a video where a cow had a cyst on the side of its leg, and the guy just came up there with some kind of thing and just poked it, and you could just see the pus running out of it on the ground. And they sent it on into the slaughterhouse. So you know that piece of meat got that pus and stuff on it. And so what they do now is they send it like through a microwave type of thing on the pigs and the cows and the chickens. And it's nuked. And when they nuke it, that kill all the bacteria. So it's not cooking it, but they still radiating it to kill bacteria, and then they butcher that meat and send it out to sell it. And the scraps on the floor, they go your hot dogs, they go your Polish sausage. And the ones that do chicken, beef, and pork, they get all the scraps from everything and make it. So don't be going, I ain't gonna say no names. Let me shut up, because you know, you can't be putting the company's names out there. They'll be looking to sue.
Yeah, please.
They said.
They said the same thing about the McDonald's coffees, etc. They don't break down and clean machines. Nothing but bacteria in the cup. It is.
The nastiest things in the world are pop machines, ice machines in these gas stations and in these stores, because they don't clean them.
Rosin said, get rid of meat. You don't know what it contains. You might be eating it today and you might live 5 more, 10 more years from now not feeling nothing. But when hell breaks loose, hell breaks loose.
Yep, my brother, he don't eat no meat either. And he's had quadruple bypass. He don't go to the heart doctor but every 6 months now since he stopped eating meat.
At
He
first,
ain't had a heart problem since.
Kimberly, you hear that? Check your diet, Kimberly. Check your diet. And you know what, people, I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. But I got to say this. We get so enthralled in our families and friends and holidays. That is the culprit. Holidays, the one that's coming up now, Memorial Day.
Barbecue.
Everybody think they got to get their grill out and go get a whole box of ribs and rib tips and hot dogs and Polish sausages and pork chops
and hamburgers
and steaks and all of that. You don't need all that.
And I'm a grill master, y'all. It hurt my heart that a brother can't get a brother can't get one bone.
Turk is a grill master. I
ain't doing it.
Glorious foods from his house when we were growing up. Turk cooked. His whole family cooked. His daddy used to just walk water like Moses with food. He just come up out the kitchen with shit, say, and he'll come and bring it to you all squished up in his fingers and say, taste that. And you gonna open your mouth and taste it. And oh my God, you be like, Lord have mercy. So all of them cook, just like my family. All of us cook.
Yeah.
I had grill masters in my family. May his soul rest in peace.
Blackberry say nanobots in the meat.
Nanobots in the meat magnets.
They got a lot of nanocytes.
He said maggots.
As a matter of fact, it's a black doctor that's curing cancer with those nanobots.
Rosin said, eat only things that come out the ground. That's life. When you eat things that grow out of the ground, you're eating life. Because if
especially if you're growing it yourself, because you're not using no chemicals, no pesticides.
No. And today is my day to feed my stuff with my poop, with my fish emotion.
And that's why I keep telling y'all, organic gardening.
That fish emotion ain't no joke.
It's stanky as hell, but your stuff gonna grow. You saw Lee got tomatoes and stuff in her garden, and she using chicken poop.
Send me some of that.
When they clean out the chicken coop, they put that in the beds. Natural nitrogen at its finest.
At its finest. So nanobots in the meat maggots, Rodney grills the fish he catches. Right, I know. And my
fish.
cousin Larry and she said, when they push the button, them nanobots gonna wake up. Rather than say you can grill vegetables. That's what I'm grilling. I'm gonna get these
portobello mushrooms.
Yep, I'm gonna buy some mushrooms. I'm gonna buy some zucchini, and some onion. I'm just gonna put big old chunks of red onion on there. And,
I posted a post about 2 or 3 weeks ago. A big mushroom just started growing in the yard.
Huge.
And I was like, what? I told the kids, don't touch it because I don't know if it's poison.
I know, right?
So I took a picture of it and Googled it. And it's called chicken of the woods. And it grows on dead trees. And they say anything that you use chicken in, you can replace this with the recipe. You could grill it and make pulled chicken. You can make chicken cacciatore, fricassee chicken, or chicken and dumplings. Anything that you would put chicken in, you use this mushroom to replace the chicken.
Have you used it yet?
Nope. I'm letting it finish maturing first.
Oh, it ain't matured yet.
Nope. But it's getting big and it's orange, just like in the video.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. So I was like, even Big Win talking about, well, you gonna make some soup out of it? I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna make out of it. But
look. Divine
we gonna
say,
cook something.
Divine say, if I could, I would send you some chicken poo poo. Put in the jar. Put in the jar and put in some ice, some hot ice, and send it to me. No, just don't do it. That I can't imagine what this smell like by the time you get it. Woo, Lord, help me, Jesus. I wouldn't even open it in the house. I take it straight outside, cut it, and just dump it. Whoa, Lord, help me, Jesus, and run because I know I would need to. Everybody, God bless y'all. Don't forget to reach back and give back. Somebody out there needs your smile. Somebody might need to hear some kind words from you. Somebody just might need a bag of chips, a bottle of water, or just a prayer or an ear to hear. Once again, the foods we eat, the things we do, the contaminants that we are engaging in and ingesting, y'all. And then you wonder why you wake up, you tired from waking up, tired. We got so many excuses. Oh, I got high last night. Oh, I had a drink last night. Oh, I woke up tired because I did this. No, you woke up tired because you woke up tired because of that, as well as other things going on in your body. The uncleanliness in your body. You're not drinking enough water. You're dehydrated.
You're not eating enough vegetables.
You're not eating enough vegetables.
Because we eat backwards. We make the mainstay of the meal is the meat. Mm-hmm. If you're going to eat meat, eat 80% vegetables and fruits. And you shouldn't be eating a piece of meat no bigger than a deck of cards or the palm of your hand.
Just part of your hand, not the whole hand. Just the part of your hand. That's the size of meat you should eat. And no, oh really? Okay, so I put 5 hamburgers in they all.
I stack them up 10 high.
Okay, pink slimers. I'm just saying. You know what? To each his own. God bless y'all. If you want to eat all that crap, that's on you. I can't force anybody to do anything. God bless you, but just don't keep coming in my face.
If you're trying to be healthy, you know,
that you got
to move around,
you got a body ache, that you got this. Oh, my stomach hurt. All this. Oh my, I got headaches. Oh my, don't keep telling me all that. If you, I'm gonna say what I say. Drink water, plenty of it, with lemons in it, so that you can alkaline your body.
Or key limes.
At least 64 ounces of water a day. If you're not going to drink half your body weight, whatever your body weight be
get
like,
you some lime.
At least drink 64 ounces of water a day.
And the first thing you put in your body be water.
First thing you drink in the morning,
not coffee.
It should be
not
water.
Tea.
No.
Water. And then have your coffee, tea, or whatever you're going to drink.
And congestive heart failure, get you a cup of water in the morning, lukewarm water, regular room temperature water in the morning. And then after an hour later, after your meal or whatever, drink you another cup of water and go about your day.
It'll break down all of that stuff in your intestinal tract.
Yep. Yep. And I know the doctor tell you don't drink a lot of water, but you are able to drink at least a half a gallon of water a day. Anybody with congestive heart failure at least can drink a half a gallon of water every day. At least.
And then it's the kind of water you drinking too. And
it's also
make sure you drinking spring water. Don't drink no purified water. Nope. Don't drink no regular old tap water.
No.
Drink straight spring water.
Speaking of tap water, let me go into this real quick. University Park, with all that money out there, all them big old homes, University Park is in the news right now because they water. Hold on, y'all. University Park. What was the other town not too long ago was in the news for the water? Not Flint, Michigan. I'm talking about somewhere in Illinois. It was another town here. So it's going from town to town. Y'all ain't picked up on that yet? The water's running from town to town. Each town every month or every 2 months or every 3 months is having issues with their water. Now it's a boil order. Keep.
And boil it ain't gonna get the heavy metals out.
No, it's not.
And neither is no Brita pitcher.
No, it's not.
If you ain't got no Kagan in your house, you ain't gonna get no heavy metals out. They don't have a filter that filters out metals. It'll get some of the lead, some of the mercury, and some of the other aluminums and other mess they got in there. But it ain't gonna pull it out like that machine.
Rosalind said, "You are not exercising." Yes, you're right. And she said, "I'm getting ready to walk my daily 4 miles, 3 days a week." She does 4 miles, 3 days a week. "I drink lemon water first thing in the morning. University Park has bad water. It's been like that for quite some time."
Hey, yo, I ain't got him.
All that money.
Hell, you know what he doing.
They spending a lot of money out there. They property taxes high as all get out too. That's Will County, y'all.
Leaning sideways. No, you're gonna be up on that.
Kurt, turn down a little bit.
He gonna flip it over. Don't worry about it again.
Kurt,
Yeah, look at that.
turn it down a little bit.
Oh, I'm sitting here watching that
All that.
old boy
all
Mark
that
Mack.
He said, "My doctor called me." Hold on, Rosalind said, Divine said, "My doctor called me the other day to say that the numbers for sarcoidosis are going down. This could mean the disease is going into remission." She said, "Keep doing whatever you're doing." She said, "Keep, and let me be the one to tell you." Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna extend this show a few more seconds because I'm gonna put this link in here. If Divine, you can come on if you're not dressed or all that, all that makeup crap. You ain't got to, but can you grab that link and come on and give us exactly what it is that you're doing now and what it is that you've removed from the last report that was not so good to this report that is quite good. That is good news to hear. So could you tell us, in the meantime, giving her time to come on real quick, you guys, maybe another 5 minutes on the show. I will say this. I made sure that and I know I don't boast and go and put the stuff out, all this, but she was having issues. Alicia was having issues with inflammation in her body. Everybody, inflammation is the creator of all diseases. Okay?
That and mucus.
And
Mucus causes the inflammation.
mucus causes the inflammation. The inflammation causes the disease. Your stomach is the start of all things.
Everything starts in the gut.
Everything starts from your stomach, not your head, not your eyes, not your mouth. Well, your mouth, yeah, because whatever you put in your mouth is going to your stomach. But everything that starts creating comes from your stomach. Anything catastrophic starts in the stomach. Then it spreads to the rest of the body parts. What you eat is what you feel. And Rosalind said, hopefully she has removed sugar from her diet. Y'all, that is one of the things that I'm battling is sugar. I have a sweet tooth out of this world. It is a fight between wrong and right. And wrong has been kicking my ass for quite a while.
Since I'm doing that 21-day cleanse, that 21-day raw with Will, the only time I drink coffee, I used to have coffee every day.
I already know too much.
Before I drink water, I would have this right here, full of coffee.
Every day, y'all. He ain't lying.
And
I would have to wait on him to go get his coffee like he couldn't even function. I'm like, what the hell? He couldn't even function without it. Let me tell you, coffee might taste good. I love it too. I might have a cup later today. But let me be the one to tell you, when you drink 1 cup of coffee, 1 8-ounce cup of coffee, you should be drinking 16 ounces of water behind it.
And let me tell you what
coffee is too. Hold on, coffee.
Yakai Awakens said about
coffee is too acidic for your body to drink it every day. It is high in acid. Anything acidic in your body is what's creating all calamity in your body. You have too much acid in your body. You become acidosis. Then when you're acidosis, your healing never takes effect. Never will you heal with coffee in your body. I'm just here to tell you that caffeine, coffee, acid, pops, all that, too much. You got open sores and you wonder why they ain't healing, especially if you're diabetic. That's why you got too much. You're acidosis. Read it, y'all. I ain't no doctor, a lawyer, or Indian chief. Hey, blue lady. Hey, Edith Beateth. Hey, good morning. She says, Yeah, it's not coming up. Let me keep trying. It's that link right there. You just copy and
Yeah,
paste.
green tea is good for you.
She said, "Is green tea
But
good for you?"
sweeten it
Yes,
with honey or what's the name of it? Agave or
agave. I would
yeah.
sweeten it with raw honey or maple syrup. Agave to me is still it has been known to raise people's insulin levels if you have insulin issues. So agave is
Anything that contains sugar gonna do
yeah,
that, T.
but raw honey does
But it
it.
ain't like bleach pasteurized sugar. If you using sugar that they done took it out of its natural form, once you put heat to something, it changes the molecular structure.
And Rosalind said you should drink water at least 2 glasses before you drink a cup of coffee. Yep. And Blue Lady Wellness, Nadia said green tea is antioxidants. It certainly is, but it should be done in moderation. So 1 cup a day, that's fine. Eda said, I only drink coffee is in the water only if I'm cold or if it's cold outside. And when you do, still drink a cup of water or two behind it after you drink coffee. Coffee, let me tell y'all, it's a diuretic. It's going to go through you, but it's acid. It is acid. It is acid that you're putting in your body. So if you're having stomach issues, if you're having sores that are not healing, anything that is irritating in your body right now, don't drink coffee. I can't stress that enough. Listen, if you're having a
Blackberry say
urinary
get your
tract
tea
infection,
loose
if you're
too.
having anything going on with your stomach, infection or some pain or whatever, if you're having aches and pains in your body, don't drink coffee. It is acidosis. It is making your arthritis and everything flare up. It really is. And
And
you want
Blue Lady say agave is better for your glycemic index.
it's low. It's low. But it has been known to change because a lot of these agaves are not true agaves.
Well, that's when you purchase it, you got to get the stuff that's organic.
Organic. Yep. Get it organic, y'all.
You can't get the one to say, "Oh, it's blue agave," but
Because
then
my
it got
brother's
sugar
sugar.
in it on the
My brother's
backside.
sugar. I put it increased his sugar, the agave. And he was smooth until that one day we had that agave. And then it increased his sugar. So I stopped. I didn't let him have it no more. But yeah. She said, I drink tea, no coffee. Agave is, yeah, you get you tea loose. Go to herb store. Yeah, loose leaf tea is really good. I like loose leaf tea. Yeah, it's really
Yep,
good.
I
But you
know.
also got to know what you're getting with that as well, and where you get and where it's sourced from.
What's his name?
Oh, here she is.
Yakai say the reason that people become
I'm
diabetic.
trying to. I'm.
It's two of you now.
I know. I'm trying to get right. I don't know what I did. Hold on.
You open it up twice on something. Look at that face, y'all.
Just take one out.
Oh, Blue Lady. Blue Lady say, come to her, y'all. She's on 95th. She sells loose leaf tea. That's right. Duh. Uh, Nadia, thank you. Blue Lady sells loose leaf tea, you all. So make sure you check it out with her.
Yep. Yakai Awakening, and this guy is a biochemist.
Mm-hmm.
He says the reason that people get diabetes is because you're not eating enough fruit. And fruit has natural sugars that can penetrate the walls at a cellular level. Regular sugar can't do that. So you get a buildup of it, which hypes up your what is it? Not ACL.
Your
What's
insulin level.
yeah, your insulin levels and your sugar levels. I can't remember what you call them though. I've just been watching the
A1C.
videos.
You mean your A1C?
A1C, is that the sugar level?
Yeah. That's the one
And
that
it's one of them
determines
is
whether or not you have a
LDL
heart attack.
and L something else.
L
We
L-arnitine.
need Jonathan on there.
L-arnitine is
He at
something
work.
like that. It's L-arnitine, something like that. I forget.
No, L-arginine is
Arginine.
L-arginine is a nutrient.
That's what are you talking about? What is it like?
I'm trying to think of what they call about your glucose levels.
Okay, yeah, your glucose.
And then it's something else about your sugar. I think it is ACL. Your
no, it's
ACL,
A1C.
A1C is high.
Yeah, and if you pass 7, that's something you need to look into. If you
But
pass,
if your body is regulating your sugar on your own, you are not diabetic. If you put sugar in your body and the levels go back down, you're still producing insulin. You don't need to take no metformin. I ain't no doctor, but they told me, "Oh, you pre-diabetic." I was like, "I ain't no
oh, your
diabetic."
LCL and your HCL is
Yes,
cholesterol.
that's it.
Oh, you were talking about the
Yes.
cholesterol levels. Okay.
Thank you, Blue
Yeah.
Lady.
Your LDL and your LDL and HDL. It's HDL, I thought it was. It don't matter. That's what she's talking about, the cholesterol levels. Let's bring Alicia on real quick, you guys. Hey,
I'm
Alicia.
trying to figure out why it's 2 of me on here.
It's not. It's only one of you on here now.
Okay.
Okay.
I can hear an echo.
That's you. You got something else on. You got 2 things on. Whatever you're doing now, don't mess with what you're doing.
Okay.
Those some nice paintings you got behind you. I wonder where those came from.
Terry, be quiet if you ain't got your paints out right
now. That's right. Tell him.
Okay. Look. So, Alicia, give us some insight. I know you were having issues with inflammation. I got you some Zyflamin. Leave the thing alone, girl.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Don't mess with nothing.
Okay. When I'm on the laptop, I can do fine. But when I'm on this phone, I struggle.
She said, "Good morning, beautiful sister Divine." Kimberly did. Everybody, this is Alicia Divine Designs. Divine by Design. Alicia. Divine Designs by Alicia. Duh. And so Alicia has sarcoidosis, you all. Well, she was diagnosed with sarcoidosis some years ago, and her dad had it. No. She's also a Camp Lejeune survivor. Thus far.
Toxic water. Yes.
And she is here to let us know she was on a host of medications about a year and a half ago. And so she took a dive last year. Was it last year?
It was last year.
Yeah, she took a dive last year and said, "I'm getting off this medication. It's not helping me. I feel terrible all the time." And I said, "Well, Alicia, just make sure you're doing it right. Get your herbs in that's replacing the stuff that you're taking. Make sure you talk to the herbologist and things of that nature. Make sure you're getting what you need." And so I was like, sometimes if we just cleanse our bodies,
yeah,
we can reset our bodies, and then we'll know what not to put in it. Because once you eat something after you cleanse and reset, and you eat something, if you feel terrible, that means that something you should never eat again. End of story. I don't care how much you got of it in your refrigerator or your freezer. Get rid of it. You ain't got to get rid of it by eating it. Well, I got it in my freezer, so I got to eat it. No, you don't. If it's making you feel terrible, keep on. You might have to take the last bite. You don't want that. Just because you're trying to eat it because it was in your freezer. Oh, I spent money on it. So just because you spent $4 or something on something, you're willing to go into a hospital for $4,000 and get a $40,000 bill for some type of surgery that you might have to have because that food that did your body wrong. No, I don't get with that. But Alicia was on all this medication, and now she's off. Alicia, give us a little insight as to what took place.
Okay, so I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis in 2015. I started getting sick in 2011, which ironically is when I started working on Camp Lejeune. I lived on Camp Lejeune when I was young because my dad was in the Marine Corps, and we lived there actually twice. So I remember being sick as a young girl, but they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Fast forward, now we know it was the sarcoidosis because my dad had it as well. After I was on steroids, they were giving me tramadol for the pain, and when I decided to stop taking it, the pharmacist told me that they were going to put on my records that I was non-compliant. I said, that's fine. You can put that in there. That's fine, but I'm not going to take it anymore. And I started eating healthy. So starting in this past October is when I stopped the meat. No red meat, no chicken. I just eat fish, wild caught fish, or fish that my brother catches. That's what I eat. I've got chicken. I do eat eggs sometimes because it's their egg. Sugar, I saw somebody put in the chat that they hope I didn't do sugar. I stopped eating sugar a while ago because I was also diabetic. Last year, I had gone to the doctors and she walked in and she looked at me, she was smiling and she said, you like us normal folks now. And I said, what does that mean? She said, you are no longer diabetic. So I do a lot of fruits. I take the medication that you sent me, T. I take that. I do the parasite.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, T.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got to stop it, y'all. It's not medication that I sent.
Okay.
It's a whole different. I don't want
the
people
pills
to
you sent me.
medication.
I got you.
It's
Okay.
an herb supplement. It is an herbal supplement that I sent her. Herbal.
Okay.
Go ahead. Now
so my primary doctor knew my desire was to go natural, all natural. So she did the research. She said, I'm going to find you a good doctor that knows about sarcoidosis, because the doctors here kept saying, well, we don't really know about it. We don't know what causes it. We don't really know what to do. So we're just going to pile these medications on you, basically. So she said, I'm going to find you a good doctor. We did. I have to drive an hour to go, which is fine. So this doctor was all on board for me doing what I'm doing, taking the path that I'm taking. So she called me Tuesday, I think it was, and she said, I need you to go to your portal. I put some stuff on there from the last test we did. And she said, the numbers for your sarcoidosis are going down. She said, this means you are probably, she didn't say you are, because you really got to put that in there. You are probably going into remission. She said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
And what are you doing?
I don't eat. I watch my meats. I do intermittent fasting. So I do a smoothie. By noon, I take a smoothie and I'm watching. I eat fruits, no meats, except my fish, like I said earlier. And that's it. Exercising. I get up every morning at 5 o'clock. I do my meditation. I pray and then I walk. I hang out with my niece outside in the backyard. Lord, that's exercise in itself. So yeah.
Right. But
tend in the garden, she get to ground herself because she playing in the dirt.
And you're grounding yourself because you're playing in the dirt, right?
Let me tell you something. Oh, I love the dirt. I love walking in the grass barefoot.
How's your inflammation?
It's going down. She gave me something. It's an herb too. I can't remember the name of it. It's just an anti-inflammatory. And she told me to take turmeric, which was why you sent me the herbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zyflamin.
Yes.
That Zyflamin ain't no joke though. If you take it really ain't no joke. That Zyflamin will knock some inflammation out your butt.
So I am seeing a huge change. So now I'm working on Mama. Yeah.
She's on red meat a lot.
Nah.
Processed.
I won't buy it.
Okay.
Good. I won't buy it.
Good.
I get her chicken. She loves chicken. I get her chicken from the market.
Okay.
Because they're all the meat they sell has to be pasture fed. Non-GMO, none of that. So that's what we get our
free range and organic.
Yes.
Awesome.
So we get her chicken from there. Yeah.
If you start giving her a green drink or something in the morning, fruits and stuff like that, she'll come around.
Because she's been diagnosed with dementia. So I've got her changing her diet. Yeah.
And there's things for that as well. We got Rosalind's Cook said, I can't say it enough. Get rid of meat.
And I don't miss it.
Everything
Yeah, you don't.
that's going
I
on
thought I
with
would,
our
but
health,
don't miss it.
I know you don't. Everything going on with our health is all about meat. It really
And
is.
you know what? The more you stop eating meat, the less attractive it gets to you. You start
Yes.
if you eat a piece, you'll be like, it don't even taste right.
I had one little piece. It was this small. It was a rib tip yesterday. We stopped, me and Christelle. She said, I said, you finna get some ribs? She said, girl, yeah, I ain't got to cook. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to try one of you. She said, you want something? I said, I said, I'm going to try one of yours. I tasted 3 French fries. They were good, French fries. And I had one that was this small. I ate that. And do you know when I got home, I
Stomach bubbling.
I belched some.
Acid.
You could feel it. And I was like, woo! I'm like, okay. And then when I was eating it, it didn't really even, I don't know. It's something about you can taste the deadness of the animal.
Yeah.
It's like, and I ain't trying to knock nobody's appetite nut, but it was just, it wasn't the ribs I remember eating when I was a kid. Put it that way. And none of it has ever been. And so I'm just not into it like that no more.
Right.
And so, and that one little bitty piece, girl, I came home and drank 3 cups of water. I drank 3
We
cups
do
of
that.
full of lime in one glass. I said, give me that rest of that lime. I scored that suck of that glass and slung it back. I was like, woo, because I didn't like that belch effect that I had. When I finally got home, I was like, ooh. And I'm thinking, I'm praying for my friend because I don't want her to be unhealthy. I want to be healthy. And she is, Christelle, all of us has been struggling with things. We all have, y'all. Don't get it twisted. It's because I'm small on me now. I've been this way all my darn life, okay? But even is a struggle. I am a sugar fanatic. I like candy. I like sweets. So it's bad for me. Now I'm getting ready to make my own cookies and everything because I like sugar, I like sweets, and I gotta have something that I can eat that's not so bad, is it so high that doesn't have that sugar stuff. I'm trying to my damnedest to get away from it. That's why I eat so much fruit. Because if I got a lot of fruit in my house, I don't
It'll cure your sugar
Yep.
cravings.
Yep, it kills my sugar crave if I have fruit. So I'm going to get me a watermelon again today because I'm out of the other watermelon. I smashed that one, and I got a half of a cantaloupe, but it didn't ripen right. And then if you leave it out too long, you get molds. And so I'm like, no, yeah, the cantaloupes are tripped out now in the store. So I can't
Boy, I
wait.
got a good cantaloupe
Yeah, I had some good
yesterday.
ones a while back, but the honeydew melons have been really good. So
I
everybody,
gotta get me a honeydew. I ain't got no honeydew. I got watermelon and cantaloupe.
once again, Rosin said, get Elijah Muhammad's book, You Are What You Eat, or
Or the one,
that I showed you.
How to Eat to Live
How to Eat to
by
Live,
Elijah Muhammad.
or You Are What You Eat, the plan that will change your life. Dr. Gillian Keith McKeith as well. You can get all that. You can't get Muhammad's book in the library. That's one thing you can't do.
You
But
got to
you
buy that from the
can go to the
Muslims.
library and get Muhammad. For those of you that
You
can't
can get
afford
it online.
But what I'm saying for those who can't afford it right now, if they can get You Are What You Eat in the library. But Muhammad's book, You Are What You Eat, you can't get that in the library. You have to order that directly through their website. Elijah Muhammad. And so try that, you guys. Yvette say that is why her skin is so smooth. I don't put all that in my system either. I may slip on the sugar at times. I go up and down my stairs in therapy and work out. Just got a little ortho from doing all the other from doing them floors. And Alma said, congratulations, Alicia. And Yvette, I don't crave it either, Alicia. And Yvette said, my body rejects foods that my body is not used to. So my body was rejecting it. That belching came up from that little bit. If you'd have seen that little bitty rib tip, you'd have said, damn, is that what was they thinking?
Oh, and women don't talk about their weight, but Lee done lost a bunch of weight too. She done lost more weight than me.
How much have you lost away?
Well, I went in May 5th. I had an appointment and I lost 15. Wow. So I think it's probably a little bit more. Yeah. Since.
Yeah. Good. How you feel?
I feel good.
That is good. That's really good to
So
hear.
my biggest struggle. So when I went, they did the test and they told me my lungs. I still struggle with that with my lungs.
Hmm.
She said you're only using your lungs are only working at 70%. I thought that was good because it could have been only 30%. I could be on an oxygen tank and I'm not. So I'm thankful for the 70%. But other than that, I'm good.
You know, another thing that is really good: lung, bronchial, and sinus health.
Oh, send me a
Lung,
picture of that. Hold
lung,
on, let me
bronchial,
screenshot that.
and
Hold it up.
sinus health.
Okay, I got it.
Natural
Rock,
factors.
natural. This you get at a health food store. Um, um, it's out of Canada, Monroe, Washington, but it's non-GMO. It has bromelain, marshmallow, mullein, wild cherry, horehound, ivy, and heterococide, and non-acetylcysteine in it.
Okay.
So this is for heart health and for lung health and bronchial health and sinus,
Pulmonary health.
pulmonary health,
Okay.
respiratory health, respiratory health. And
Pulmonary and respiratory is the same thing
And so,
because
yeah,
it's your heart and lungs.
Yvette said, I was talking about Alicia's skin, not mine. Your skin is so clear. And then she said, she looks good, simply beautiful, Rosalind said. And
Thank
Yvette
you.
said, gotta sing those songs for us, Alicia. Gotta sing those songs for us. So you gotta get them lungs right. Lung and bronchial and sinus health. This is amazing. And you take one tablet, you can take it 3 times per day.
Okay.
Yeah, and that should help with your lungs quite a bit, quite a bit. If I find something else through Dr. G, I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, everybody, God bless y'all. Thank you for staying on with us this morning. Alicia, thank you for coming on and giving us some insights as to what's going on with your health.
Yeah.
Kirk, thanks for sharing your situation and things with us as well. God bless all of y'all. Happy Friday to all of y'all. Peace on earth to all of y'all. Go in peace. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. You ain't got to eat all the ribs and everything because everybody else is eating them, okay? Boop, just take your own plate with you. But anyway, or take a couple of vegetables already cut up and everything, just throw them in the grill if you go into the house and they still grilling.
Get you a big old portobello mushroom
Mushroom, yeah.
and some vegan Gouda cheese and some diced onion
Ooh, baby,
and
baby pie.
and take that portobello and bathe it down in some olive oil, season it with some salt and pepper, and put that diced onion on there and put the cheese on top and set that on the grill.
Nice onion, green pepper, red
I
pepper.
made T some when she came to Georgia, and after she tasted the first one, and what it was about 8 of them,
Right.
T was like, "Okay, y'all can have these two. That's y'all sample, cause the rest of these is mine."
Nice. But they had meat. They had meat. I wasn't doing the meat. So I was like, these are mine. And every now and then it depends on who I'm with and where I go. I might have a little piece of meat or something. But it's like I eat so much vegetables and fruit. It don't really set with me. But I'm even tired of doing that because it's like it's not conducive to my health or growth or anything. So I'm just wasting money on that crap because I'm really not impressed with it. And a lot of this meat and restaurant stuff is really not impressive anymore anyway.
The cheapest meat that you gonna get, the worst grades of meat, is what you buy at a restaurant.
That's it. The cheapest ones you
You don't
They
got,
know what
worse
to
than the
you got
eat.
at
grocery
the
store.
restaurant. You'll never get quality nothing in no restaurant. Everybody, once again, reach back and give back. Y'all already know the deal. If the spirit places on your heart to do something for someone that's in your space and your aura at the time, please do it because the spirit is using you to as a resource for that person. Don't worry about what they're gonna do with it. Let go and let God. End the story.
Yes.
And once again, God loves you. God loves me. God loves everybody under the tree. And with a big back, patty whack, give your God some praise. Because God has kept us alive and going all of these days. Peace, love, soul, and hair grease. If your scalp is itching, wash your dirty and nasty head before you condition. End of story. That's all I got to say, Morning Glory. I'll see y'all Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here on In My Element with Neela, Bam, and co-host Randall Turk Ray. And it is Monday, Memorial Day, but the show goes on. I don't care if it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever. If it falls on a weekday, the show goes on.
And you do know, boss, that's double time on Monday. It's a holiday.
It is double time. Double time for you to unwind and sit down and do whatever you need to do. It is double time. You right about that. Double time.
I might video. You might have to send me a link. No, I ain't gonna be in there that early because it'd be too crowded.
Oh.
But they're opening the gym, and I was gonna take my nephews up there since they play football. They want to go to the gym bad.
I know, right?
And they don't allow children in LA Fitness. So
no, they sure
for Monday, they allow you to bring your kids up there, and show them what you be doing and all that. So I'm gonna take their butt up there and put them on the treadmill, let them move around, and then I'm gonna walk their butt in that sauna and see how they like to be in that 194-degree heat for about 5 or 10 minutes.
That is so nice. All right, Michael. Okay, cool. Everybody, God bless y'all.
Okay,
We'll see y'all
I'm out.
bright and early. Be there. Be what?
Square.
Peace.
Holla.
Thanks,
I'll
Alicia.
talk to you in a few minutes.
All right.